What's up guys, this is Jamal from Courseacademy. Recently there's been a huge announcement coming from the White House stating that student loans were going to be forgiven. And though this is a great thing that's coming for people that have student loans, this is going to be something where if you don't act now, your life could change drastically in the future. So in this video, I'm going to be going over one way that you could do to get ahead of this before it's too late. Now for everyone that hasn't heard this news yet, and if I am going to be the person that's going to be breaking this down for you, let me go over the details because this is going to be some very, very good news for the people that already have student loans. And I gotta say, kind of salty I paid off mine. But never mind my saltiness, this is a great thing for a lot of people and this is the details of it. Now for the details of the student loan forgiveness. Can I get a drum roll, please? The student loan forgiveness program states that single people under a threshold of $125,000 salary per year or a married couple of a combined $250,000 per year will get their student loans forgiven per person up to a threshold of $10,000 of their loan amount. Or if you had a Pell grant, you will actually get forgiven up to $20,000 of what your loan amount was. Now for the people that are affected by this program, I understand this is huge information. I am so glad that you guys get to just have that amount whipped away like it never existed. Now there's some people out there that might not even care about what their student loans are. They're just like, hey, I'm just gonna take it to the grave with me. Who cares? But for me, I actually followed the Dave Ramsey plan and I went through a very long and strenuous process to pay off my debt. So I know for the people that actually want to get rid of their student loans and want to pay off their debt, this is a very, very big thing. And truthfully, I don't believe that people should have even been allowed to get the high amount of student loans that can be pushed out when you're only about 18 or so. But I'm not the president, I'm not the person that's calling the shots, I'm just another average taxpayer. And as this is a great thing for all the people that already have student loans and for everyone that does, congratulations, your loans are about to go poof. For everyone else, well, there's going to be some changes involved. With the student loan forgiveness program, it's estimated that it's going to cost our government $300 billion. And to put that into perspective, that's actually equivalent to the $1,200 stimulus program that a lot of us were getting. And though this might sound great at first, just as the stimulus check sounded great as it was going on, where do you think the government is getting that money from? Oh wait, that would be us, your good old taxpayers. Now if you take a look at the world, from the time that the stimulus checks have been passed, you can see the crazy inflation that's happened, with everything scaling from the house prices, the gas prices, and even just prices to your local grocery store. Everything has went up. Now, what do you think is going to happen after the same amount of money has been pushed out by our government? We are going to be seeing the increase in prices of even either more inflation or much higher taxes than we are paying now. So if you're someone that's making, I don't know, let's say $50,000 to $60,000 in a year and you're struggling to make ends meet, I'm sorry to say, but if you don't do anything different, another year from now, things might be looking even worse. Alright, so before we get to the rest of the video, if this information was at all helpful to anyone, and if you were one of those people that's actually getting your student loans forgiven, make sure you smash the like button. And drop a comment if you're going to see $10,000 of your student loans go poof. And now what can you do to combat what's going to be happening in the government? Well, let's see. If prices are going to be getting higher, doesn't that mean that you should be trying to get your income higher as well? Yeah, I would say that probably makes sense, right? After all, if nothing is done, even if you are one of those people that happen to be getting $10,000 of student loans forgiven, it's going to be a struggle to pay off the rest of those student loans. And I would say rather than waiting until the future comes where you're possibly struggling to make ends meet for you or your family, it is definitely better to act now and be in a better spot when that time comes up. And the best way that I would say to get over this financial change that's going to be happening is to get a side hustle. And there's plenty of side hustles that you can do, ranging from delivery apps to just working an extra job to flipping things on the side. But there's one side hustle that I honestly would say is the best for the amount of time that you have to put into it and the amount that you can earn from it. And that would be creating your own online course. And now, before you dislike the video, unsubscribe, and drop 1,000 comments saying that I don't know what I'm talking about, listen for a second. First of all, if you're someone like me that just loves to honestly help people, this is an easy way that you can help people and get easy profit from it. And with this way, it is a direct point of you reap what you sow. The more people that you are going to help, the more you are going to get paid from it. And there's two great things about this. One, it's infinite scalability. So it doesn't matter if it's just people that's around you. As long as you can connect to the infinite amount of people that are online, you're going to be good to go. And on that same point of being online, the great thing also about it is it could be working when you're not working. So though now, obviously you have to sacrifice a little bit of time just to get things going, in the future it's going to give you a lot of time freedom back, because you're going to be able to keep getting money back from it, just because, again, it's the internet you're using and it's going to be working even when you're not. Which means that you get to get some more time back yourself, whether it be relaxing, traveling along with your friends and your family, or even if it means just chilling back at home just because you don't feel like going into work. And this can be a big thing that you can start now that can drastically change not only your life, but your family's life in the future. And before you completely write yourself off because you're thinking, man, I don't know what I would even teach someone, don't lie to yourself. I'm sure there's at least one thing that you're an expert of, or you have at least a lot more experience than someone else does. All you have to do is take your experience and take your time and lay it out in a format that could be helpful to someone else. Now, for the people that are actually thinking of being proactive and getting ahead of the economy rather than just waiting until things get worse in the future, you're going to need some type of software or some type of program to help you run your own online course. And for me, the program that I've been using and what I would recommend is called Kajabi. I'm not going to go over the specifics of it. I already have a YouTube video as a review of Kajabi, but I'll go over a quick summary of it. Kajabi is a huge all-inclusive course creating platform. It combines multiple softwares that you would have to go searching for yourself into one. And because of that, it makes it a lot easier for the average person that's going into it, whether it be a beginner that's just getting started with the whole thing, or someone that already has their own courses running and is using 10 plus softwares to get it all going. And for anyone that's just looking to start up with Kajabi, or that just wants to get started with building their own online course, I have a completely free checklist in the description below. It's going to break down the simple steps that you have to take just to get started, so you don't have to waste any time. You can just hit the ground running and start making some money for yourself. And that's just about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If it was at all helpful to you, make sure you hit the like button. It would keep me from getting thrown out of my apartment from not being able to pay my bills. No, I'm just playing. It's not that serious, but it still would really help the channel and I really appreciate it. And if you're looking for more content that's based around helping you to work for yourself or start your online course, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be posting at least 3 videos per week. And let me know what you think of the student loan forgiveness program in the comments below. I know that some people are either really heated because they have to pay for the taxes later on of other people's student loans, or they're really happy because they're getting $10,000 cleared away. But regardless, let me know. I hope you guys have a good day, and till next time, I'll see ya.